Tumblr edgelords, eat your hearts out, because we're getting all up in our feels today. What's good, everybody? How are y'all doing? And welcome to the third part of our What If series, What If TK Was the Leader? Now, of course, if you missed out on the first two parts, go ahead and watch them before this one so you won't be confused as to what's going on. And of course, before we get into this, if you're hyped, turn for the video, squat up on that like button, help support the series, help support the channel. You guys are showing so much support. I can't believe y'all actually love this the way you do. It's actually doing better than I actually thought, and it's so much fun. I've been thinking about this for a long time. You guys are great, so keep on showing your support. Help us reach a goal of 3,000 subscribers. We'll get over 3,000 subscriber live stream. Q&A. Without further ado, let's pick up where we left off. It's been decided that Ken will not be joining the Digi-Destined. At least not until he's proved that he's changed. Our heroes are now directing their focus to destroying the remaining control spires. Just like before, a rogue Golemon attacks a dam in an area affected by a control spire. After noticing that the control spire has disappeared, they all digivolve to the champion level to try and stop this Golemon from flooding a nearby village. However, these 5 champion Digimon are still having troubles bringing him down. It's not long after that Ken and Stingmon show up, wanting all the smoke. This time Ken is near everybody, so no more disappearing acts. And let me just tell you, there's a ton of mixed reactions here. Cody's a ball of little pint-sized fury. Yolee's both mad and flustered at the same time. Davis is just genuinely excited. And Kari, she's just speechless. Now before TK let his anger consume him, he just let himself calm down and civilly walked up to Ken just to ask him what he's doing there. Ken's got nowhere else to go, so he might as well be upfront about his reasons. He told them all that he wanted to atone for his sins as the Digimon Emperor. Cody couldn't take this anymore. The nerve of this guy. He spent months as a cruel tyrant, recently just killed a Digimon, and now he wants to repent? Cody just went off. But Ken knew this was to be expected, so that didn't faze him. All he did was redirect him to the ongoing fight with Golemon. Stingmon strikes have been chipping away at Golemon's rock armor, exposing a black interior, the same color as a control spire. This has brought on more questions than answers, but right now, Golemon needs to be stopped. With his entire body now exposed, Aquilamon landed the final blow, shattering that rock monster. Now it's time for more answers. Why are the control spires reactivated and suddenly disappearing? Why are there cases of mindless rampaging Digimon? Is Ken involved in any way? Well, here it is. Ken explained to him that the culprit behind all of this is an evil Digimon named Arukenimon, and that these rampaging Digimon aren't actually real, but they're actually constructed from the control spires. Again, Davis extended an invite for Ken to join, but Ken declined. He chose to bear this burden on his own. Plus, he knew not everybody felt the same way Davis did, and with that, he left on his own again. This time, TK wasn't angry. Not even a little. He actually felt sorry for him. Ken is forcing himself to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders all alone. But as a leader, is it smart for him to put his friends in the world at risk simply because of a gut feeling? Of all the things that just happened, this indecisive feeling is the one that is the most frustrating, and it can easily be seen expressed on his face. He needed some advice. Sometime after, TK decided to have a sit down with Ty and Matt to try and sort things out. Neither of them have dealt with this kind of issue before, so coming up with some good advice is a challenge in and of itself. However, both of them know TK. He's the type of person who will always put others before him, and when the situation calls for it, he'll always make the right decision. Ty and Matt ultimately tell him to just remember his crest and to remember what it stands for. That helps some, but TK still had a lot to think about. Too bad he won't have much time to think about it, because they've all just been alerted that Ken's base is about to blow. Not only that, there are scattered cases of more rampaging Digimon. In order to combat both problems, they would need to split up, and they needed Ken's help this time. TK sends the others to ward off the artificial Digimon while he goes and looks for Ken. Once Ken is found, of course he's willing to help since it's his base that's causing all the problems from the first place. He also knows what might fix it, his crest of kindness. According to him, he has no other use for it, so this would be the perfect excuse to get rid of it. The two are able to make it back to the base and are able to place the crest before it explodes, but now another problem presents itself. The artificial Digimon have been defeated, but Arukenimon creates another, the ultimate level, Akuamon. Even with the added strength of Angemon and Stingmon, they didn't stand a chance against it. At this point, Ken started freaking out, saying how everything is his fault and that he's a monster. It's not a pretty scene. TK, having now realized what Ty and Matt meant, started walking up to Ken. He wasn't angry. He wasn't solemn. All he did was smile. Even with the odds stacked against him, TK smiled at Ken, saying that Ken shouldn't give up on himself. Despite all the evil that he's caused in the past, he's willing to make up for it by saving the digital world on his own if need be. No truly evil person would do that, and Ken possibly has the kindest soul out of all of them. Ken heard this, and soon after, a bright light covers TK and Ken. This light is a manifestation of TK's hope and of Ken's kindness. The same light engulfs the Digimon, giving them the power to digivolve to Magnet Angemon and Jewel Beamon. That's right, no Paildramon. And this is where we'll stop for now. Now, before I go, let me explain a few things. First, the omission of Paildramon. DNA Digivolution was simply a new marketable form of Digivolution after it was used by Omnimon. As cool as it is, it's not really necessary or effective. Why use 6 champion Digimon to get 3 ultimate level Digimon when you could just have 6 ultimate level Digimon? Also, I don't believe that TK and Ken will have that same bond that Davis and Ken had in the original. Even the bond he had with Cody felt a little forced, so I feel like this route makes some more sense. And as far as Digivolving past the champion level, the crests are merely just a focus point for that power, so they aren't necessary either. The Digidestined all have that power inside of them, and they just need some way of bringing it out. So, there you have it. Hope you did enjoy. If you felt like I missed something, or felt like something else would happen, please leave it in the comments below. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I love reading the comments. I do. It's so good just to see what different minds have to say. I love you guys. Thank you. If you're new, hit that subscribe button so you won't miss out. Part 4 is coming your way. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got. That's all I got to say. Thank you. Love you. Subscribe, like, comment. I love you. Bye.